The first three chapters of Enemy recorded in advance, obviously. Woo! We in for some fire! Oh my goodness. I'm amped. I can't wait.
What do you desire?
It's gonna be good.
I am Ray. Ray Hatada. My sister. I want to save Mirai.
They start to come, I swing. Darkness comes, it fills my brain. Lost something, I'm not the same. Fuck this shit, won't play this game. Can't love, I don't feel the same, yeah, I'm so messed up. Thought I lost it all, yeah, I think I had enough. I'm not even strong, yeah,
music.
I'm not even.
Oh, can you not hear me over the music? Don't worry, I'm gonna turn it off in a second. I'm just waiting for you to come through. I don't know how loud it is. Should be good. How do I share this again? Why am I like the old man who can never use technology properly? Why am I like this? Pain. What's up, Mario Cat? What's up? It's Pain. Curry gone, man. Curry gone, my gold. Yes, there we go. Share to Twitter. Thank you. How can I want to do that? Slide, Hate me if you must. If you must. You guys don't know about the hate me if you must. But y'all know, y'all don't know nothing about that. As Silly would say. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Wow. Did my camera do that for real? My camera just malfunctioned. Hold on. And it's dark. Because I'm dark skinned, you know what I'm saying? Blacker than a moonless night. Can't see me. It's kind of chilly, so I'm going to put this on. But how's everyone doing? How y'all doing, man? Okay, that should be better. How y'all doing? So, we are done with the other side of the story. It's officially over and done with. We are on Enemy. Letting you guys know now that I've already recorded the next 3 episodes in advance, I guess, for Enemy. Yo, is my camera good? Hello? For Enemy. Hold on. I might just remove it and try again. There we go. For Enemy, it's starting off really strong. I'm not gonna say anything yet. I won't talk about it yet, but it's powerful. Tired from work, needed this. Thanks. Yeah, I feel that. I just came in from the sweatshop as well myself, so I feel you. But I think this is one of my favorite arcs. I'll probably put it in the top 6. I don't know where exactly. I have a top like arc video coming up for you guys too. I want to do more Kubera streams, so I might save one of those for a stream. I actually found a tier list of the characters that I want to do. Character tier list. I think that'll be fun, so we'll do that. And I'm going to need your help with some of the characters I don't recognize. But yeah, to me, it's hard to separate the weight of time and the other side of the story, because I think they're so intertwined, because literally the other side of the story to me is the opposite coin of the weight of time. When Maruna was waiting, doing what he was doing, Ran was doing what he was doing, and then they eventually met up, right? What's up, Johnny? Wait, did I just hear music in my ear? I did not. Okay, I thought I was crazy. Anyway, sorry, my bad. Let me refresh this, because I don't like that you're doing that. OBS, obey me. Thank you. Okay, we should be good. But yeah, it was really incredible. Kubera gang for real. How do you think a Kubera game would be? I would play a Kubera visual novel. I think a visual novel would be the best route to go with a game like Kubera, and because I call it a thinking person's story, because there's a lot of moving parts, I would just use reading comprehension as the main gameplay point. So think of games like Phoenix Wright, Danganronpa, where the information that you're getting, you have to apply them in certain gameplay segments. So, in Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, you'd get like your set of evidence, and you have to know which contradictory statements to present that evidence to, or how to press information to get the witness to slip up and then do what you got to do. I think a game in that frame would work. Even if you think about like the Zero Escape series, like 999, maybe having to solve certain types of puzzles and stuff too, that would be really dope. So yeah, the other side is really the other side. It's exactly what it is. So, but I think a Kubera game would work, especially in a visual novel form. I think the only thing that I don't think you could do Kubera justice with is with like a live action or like an anime. I don't think it would work. I think it'd be too hard. It would be too hard to keep the same level of intrigue. It's not that I don't think it could be pulled off, but something would have to give, So, but yeah, the other side of the story was really good to me because it's like, what I really appreciate about the Weight of Time tying into this arc is the growth, the development, whatever you want to call it, the character arc that Maruna and Rand go through. 1 second. See if I can get some extra light in here. Yeah, and that is truly refreshing because we're seeing Maruna become more of a better person, slowly but surely. Like, he's becoming much of a better person. He cares about things a lot more. The Raltara situation has given him... Like, it's really funny if you really think about how when him and Iran were walking in the place beyond time, and Iran was losing it, and Maruna was like, oh, this guy... First he was just talking and talking and talking, now he's like not talking. And when he's with Raltara... You notice he's more in Rand's position. He's doing all the yapping, all the chatting. He's talking. Another thing about the other side of the story that is really good is seeing all of the Soras who are actually good beings. Like, not complete dickheads, not complete assholes, or not completely indifferent to situations that were happening. Camera, please. Why are you doing this? Alright, so anyways. Who was the highlight of the arc for you? I'm going to remove my camera and plug it back in. The highlight of the arc for me... Let me think. If not Yaksha, because Yaksha's a good dude. I like him. Yaksha was like amazing. And that send-off with Ran... And then he got his heart back for Asura. That was cold. That was cold. Like, that was tough. Like, I really like that. That was cold. But Yaksha, perhaps. Honestly, though, I can't lie to you guys. I'm a huge Anata fan. I like him. Now, you might be thinking I'm hype beasting because he's the strongest, but I think he's raw. I liked what he had to say about his resurrection and Sagara. Like, yo, give up on me. Like, don't chase me to the end like that. Like, it doesn't do any good for anybody. So, it's really the kind-hearted Soras that I got to see. A lot of them that aren't really alive anymore or in promise anymore. Seeing them gave me generally, like, more hope for them as a people. Like, not just, like, Maruna and some of the main ones. I do think a lot of them could come around. Except Ganhavra. Oh, my lord. Sorry. Do you think Garuda is weaker than Ashura based off what Yaksha said in the recent chapter? That's hard for me to tell. I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I don't know. I think Ashura was... I don't know if Ashura was stronger, but maybe Ashura has leverage. Because sometimes with this, it's more so the politics or the backing of the clan. It could be that. But I couldn't tell you that. I haven't personally in my own head really dived into the power scaling of Kubera yet because it's not really the focal point, but I'll get there eventually. So give me some time on that one. But yeah, highlight of the arc for me, probably. You know what? I really liked Raltara though. Raltara did a lot for me. Yaksha, final answer. Visual will be best. JRPG could work extremely well written and anime a miracle. A JRPG could work. I don't know if I would go action RPG. I wouldn't mind. If I could swing around and sort of return with Lee's, that'd go kind of crazy. Probably turn-based. But yeah, if you have Kurigam handle the writing and it's presented well, I think it could work. But I would probably... If you asked me to make it, I'd make it a visual novel first. I don't know if you're... Wait, I don't know. It seems like if you're good from evil, just go up your ass. It's better to be evil. I, I agree with that. I agree with that. There's someone else. Yo, just checking out on my lunch break. What's up? What's up? You actually the best part of the arc for me. I agree with that. I love Indra and Brahma every single panel. It's a blessing. Indra is. I do like Indra. I can't lie to you. Like Vayu cool. Vayu's cool, but I'm rocking with Indra. I can't lie to you. Bring that lightning down. I'm with him. I'm with him. The scene with him and Chandra charging with like a battery and stuff, that was all really funny and good too. Like there's a lot of really good moments there. I really liked it. But I like Indra. Indra's one of the. I'm really damn it. I probably shouldn't be saying this here right now, but like I'm very excited to see what Varuna can do and what Varuna's up to. So that will be dope as well. But even seeing some of the gods back in time and almost like the beginnings of this universe and what it would develop into, and in a lot of ways how much more developed it really was in a lot of aspects before things change. It's just nice to see it. Like Kubera has such a great understanding and scope of like even the varying time periods where we have a good idea of present time and how things came to be up until that moment. So Maruna was the best in my opinion. I'm not mad at that. I think the reason why I didn't say Maruna again was because Maruna was in a lot of ways already the focal point of the weight of time. I was already getting this type of energy from Maruna. It just bleeds into the other side. So for me, it was more like a consistency thing. So that's why I didn't pick him. But I have no problem with that. Like he's one of my favorite characters. He's top 10. Indra's enjoyable. I hate him, but he's a good character. That's me with. I mean, I don't know if I enjoy Gandhavra, but that's how I feel about Gandhavra. Like I think Gandhavra is a magnificently written character. You guys know I can't stand him and Lorraine though. I cannot stand them. I can't stand them. I want to drown Gandhi. I want to drown him. What do you think of Rama's statement that the eradication of ancient humans wouldn't be possible if Vishnu came back? I think it's a powerful statement. No, I mean, let me think. What could that mean? I don't trust Vishnu. And Marina development. When is it coming? All right, fish stage incoming. Let me think. Camera, what is good with you today? Why are you like this? Activate. Yeah. How do you drown a fish, Nastikanaya? Listen, that's why I said it. He gonna drown in water. I think Brahma's statement is significant only because I think Brahma is I don't trust Brahma. I think Brahma is acting on their own. So, but if Vishnu came back, I don't think you can eradicate him because Vishnu probably cares about them, or Vishnu something with timey-wiminess. I don't know. I'll have to look at that again. I haven't thought about it that deeply. Okay, I'm just gonna have to. I need an alternative to my camera because this is pissing me off right now. Something's deleted. Marina's development or random. Marina's romantic is a highlight of those two arcs for sure. Like their romance it's great because I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. But one of the great things about this series is seeing the varying races attempt to truly understand each other. Like, Suras are different from gods in the same way that gods are different. Suras are different from humans. And their lifespan and the way that they live and grow and die affects how they think, live, and move through the world and how they kind of treat each other's lives. What I liked about this is Maruna is becoming a better person, and Suras are not really known to be people that are great people or something that people care about, like humanity doesn't really care about Suras to that degree. You see how halves are treated too, right? It's not the greatest thing ever, but I would say that Rand and Maruna are going the opposite ways. Rand's good-naturedness and kind-heartedness is slowly dissipating and fading as he spends more time away from his family. And Maruna is getting a deeper and greater appreciation for humans and humanity the longer that he has been dealing with this situation. So it's interesting to see them going on those intersecting paths in the opposite direction. So, but Lorraine has the car seat. Listen, I'll drown a fish. I'll figure it out. All right? Don't worry about... Actually, it's easy to drown a fish. But I said I drown a fish in water, though, didn't I? I can drown a fish. I gotta just, they got gills. You just do it out of water. But listen, is the second best possible future. Like, how much worse is it from the best possible timeline? Like, do we really need God, bro? Like, do we really need him? Like, do we really need him? Like, ask yourself. Is the second best possibility that much worse than the first one? Yo, we gotta throw that man in the garbage where he belongs, man. Camera is sus today, like, for real, Jesus Christ. But what else did I want to say about this arc that was significant to me? I actually thought a lot of the action was really good. I love the part where Rand's head gets blown off. And we finally get the truth of what happened during the upheaval with the Thing Clan going out of control and Rand's confrontation with his parents and how Lutz was the one that stopped him and Rana was there. Like that, finally seeing that scene in its entirety, like in its conclusion, to its conclusion, was great. That was important. So I'm happy that we finally got that. That was good. Sashimi for Altara? Oh my god. Take that back. I can't. I said it with my chest. So, but yeah, that was another thing that I really liked about this too, because I always thought that Rand was the one that did it. I didn't think it was Lutz that did it. I don't think it was him. I always thought it was Rand. So when that reveal came, it was really dope. And then I don't know, Yaksha had that really, really dope mentor-like relationship with him and cared about him and cared for him to like be good. And there's just not many Sura you see that have that type of attitude. So it's truly nice to see that. Oh my goodness, I got a donation. Talib Kweli, thank you for the $20. I truly appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Am I still to go? I mean, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Braha supremacy. All right, Brahma. Okay, here's what Brahma. Brahma always comes to like delete, get rid of, erase, put in the recycling bin. Bubblegum merchant. Like, stop. You stressing me out. You are stressing me out, man. So yeah, stressing me out. But yeah, I appreciate the donation. I only get those. So. Brahma more than sus. Do you think right? Do you think Asha knew about what would happen to Rand when she warned him about revenge? Revenge is a dark and dangerous path. I think she knew. I think she knew in the sense that obviously I'm not gonna say that you could argue that she knew in the sense that maybe she already had some prior knowledge about this foreknowledge, but I'd argue she knew in the sense that she knows what it does to you internally when you focus on the path of revenge, what it does to you. Look at the path she's on. Look at the path that Kubera Liz is on. She knows how it could corrupt your soul. I think it was more like a metaphorical, if you will. So. Oh my goodness! And like I said with Jesus Christ, why did my brain just delete my thought? Wow, that's crazy. There was something about Raul Tara that I wanted to say. Raul Tara is not like so. Here's my problem. Here's the thing I was thinking about Raul Tara. Here's what I was thinking about. This was if Raul Tara, I don't know if Raul Tara is supposed to be alive in this time and timeline in the future. Raul Tara is supposed to be dead in a lot of ways, unless this is the way that Raul Tara is supposed to be in the future. For some reason, I thought that Raul Tara coming to the future was going to be a problem, an issue, especially since wasn't she one of the higher ranking Garudas? So I thought maybe in my head that like it could cause an issue. I don't know how the space-time continuum truly works there, but yeah. What do I think about you mean bystander? What do you think of Anata Sin's being a bystander? Is that just hold on? What do you think about the sin of indifference? Okay, so that's okay. That was interesting. for multiple reasons. I'm happy you guys remember to bring that up, because I remember it's like, because you probably argue like it's not fair, but when somebody, you probably heard the line many times, with great power comes great responsibility, Spider-Man, right? And I think I think that is part of the lesson here. It's not fair. I don't think it's fair. But what happens when you're somebody with a position of power, whether it's military might, physical might, a combination of two, monetary might, whatever the case may be, you're kind of burdened with a certain level of responsibility and expectation. Do I think that it's fair that all of those things kind of accumulate on him due to indifference or him being a bystander? No, but I understand why you would need somebody to be able to be strong enough to take all those things on. It's a very interesting concept when people are legitimately are feeling the weight of sins for things they're not doing, or things they're not actively doing wrong, but they're still feeling the bearing weight of the sins. This kind of reminds me of the what was I reading or playing or something, where they had like a karma system that was building up with some of the characters, and it was their reactions. Damn it, was that Genshin? Nah, I'm not quoting Genshin. Scratch that. Throw it away. I was kidding. It was a prank. I don't know what I'm talking about. It was a prank. The prank. Is it not his fault for listening to Brahma? She just offered a deal. No, she isn't, but she can come anyways. I think it'd be hard to say no to your creator. Is the deal she mentions the one that seals dragging female side that's stronger? Isn't only Vitra the one that has whose stronger form is in female though? I don't know if that's the whole clan. My understanding is that was it Vishnu, and I can't remember who it was. For the Dragon Clan to be more powerful, they just had to live like 100 years to develop to their final stage. I think 100 years that happens because they can't procreate, but they lost their emotions. And then Vitra or Veritra, I'm sorry if I'm saying the name wrong, I'm talking about the leader of the Dragon Clan. He can access his strongest female form as a result as well. I don't know if that was for the entire clan. So, yeah, I'll have to. But yeah, saying no to your creator is probably hard, but. I don't know, Brahma just comes through on that deletion tip. Like, all right, I'm here to erase, get rid of, all of that. Oh, man. Just out of curiosity, I know I asked this before, but I want to get a gauge here. Who are name me your favorite 3 gods. I don't care if they're Primeval, 5th Zen, or other. Just name me your favorite 3 gods. Sorry. I'm reading this text. This is important. This is work related. And if anyone likes the actual God of Earth, Kubera, why? I don't trust him. He's the one I trust. I trust Kali more than I trust Vishnu and Kubera. I don't know why though. I truly don't. Just something about them rub me the wrong way. Stronger, the universe scapegoat. Yeah, Kali is the universe scapegoat. They always be like Brahma being a creator isn't suited for a destroyer, which is why she wanted Anata's confirmation. Agni, Chandra, Kubera, Brahma, Indra, Kali. Okay. The reason I asked Kubera because I'm like, for the literal God of Earth, who do you guys think? What do you guys think what is he doing? Like, he's one character that from the very first time that I saw him, no matter what he said or what he was doing, I can't get a read on him. I can't get a read on him at all, and I don't know why. I have to say this though. I think Chandra has grown on me. I think I know if I was in this world, I would not get along with Chandra, but I'm not mad at him because he's very practical. He's very pragmatic, He's that type of guy. So let me see. Chandra, Kali, Agni, Chandra, Yama. Yama's a good one. Yeah, I like Yama. Vayu, Indra, Vishnu, Brahma, Indra. I ship him with Lee's. Don't ask. No. I'm Team Jatayu and Lee's. Can't lie to you. I was going to say this, though. When it comes to some of the I have to really dive into this myself just to get a better understanding, because as much as I know a little bit about this, this is not a mythology that I dive into often. I wonder if the sin of indifference and stuff comes from somewhere in these texts, from folklore mythology. I'm trying to think about it now, because the more that I see, like Yaksha, is something that I started to see in a couple other stories that I was reading, and I'm like, obviously this inspiration is important, so I need to understand it from its literal cultural roots to the same degree that I'm pretty well versed in like Norse, Greek, Japanese to a certain extent. Get my knowledge up. He has an end game, but it's probably him wanting Lise as a new Anata. Ooh. There's a big theory about Kubera, but it requires to have red raws. Yeah, I'm only as far. I mean, I think I heard in Korea they're a lot further, but I'm like, officially I'm on Enemy 3. That's the last thing that I've read recorded. Like, it's already scheduled to come out for like the next couple of Mondays or Sundays, but that's the last thing that I've technically seen, so I can't get into that. It's just he pulled her pigtails. True, he has an end game, but it's probably one. Yeah, okay. So with the Anata name thing, right? I'm trying to remember exactly what it is Asha had attached to her in that monstrous form, but I recall it being something related to his power. Then we seen that Lise now has the name, and there's a part of me that thinks that they're kind of on a collision course to see which one of those two will have the right, the power, the ability, or whatever the case may be to properly wield Anata's name or power or whatever the case is. I'm not sure. It's like a formulating thought that I haven't dived into in my own brain, because like I like to think about Kubera at work so the day goes by quicker. So I'll just be like thinking there, and I'll be on some meditation shit. I'll go into like my inner spiritual world, and I'm like, okay, what is that? What's Brilliant doing? What Asha up to? And I'm just trying to come up with answers in my brain. So yeah. Oh man, I'm a character sometimes. I swear. They're probably looking at me crazy. I'm like, what is he doing? Why is he meditating? Shit. It could her being on the front lines and why she pretends to be neutral to me. Kubera's is willingly heading towards his own destruction for the sake of the future. Okay. There's moments where I get that. I see that to some degree. But alright. If Lise truly is not the soul who hasn't been purified from his countless sins, it will explain why she has such a miserable life. So that's weighing her down. Okay. If Lise replaces Anata's role, she will carry the weight of his old sins too. That's a good question. There is always a reason for misfortune. Kubera seems to be ruthless, with no regard for his own life, and utilitarian. Utilitarian? You know what I mean. So, sacrifice the few to save the many. If is the mantra with them. Huh. I wonder, now that we do know about, I guess, the weight or sin of indifference, I wonder if that to some degree has been a reason why her life is miserable. Sometimes I wonder if part of the reason why her life is only miserable is because Asha decided to go on the course she was supposed to go on. It always comes across to me that if Rao makes it back home, Lisa's life is a lot better. She lives like whatever great life she's supposed to have. It's like, in my brain a lot of the times, Asha is the main catalyst for why she goes through too much misfortune. I don't know if I'm misreading that, but this is why it's gonna be truly important for me to revisit Kubera. I want to reread it. I want to make this one of the things that I read at least once a year. So I wanted to reread it this year though, but probably at the end of the year I'll do a reread because it's gonna get really busy for Christmas stuff and everything. So you know how it is. Yeah. I'm the best around. Kubera. Oh, I just read that. Okay, now another thing about the other side of the story is I'm actually a fan of time travel in storytelling. Possibly from a comic book background because I'm so used to timelines and pocket dimensions, other dimensions, the multiverse, the concepts of all those different parallels and timelines. I'm never really lost when we dive into this stuff, and I really like how they handle it in this story. I really like that there's a place beyond space and time with these records, because I think Sagara is just accumulating hella information, just taking notes, reading. Oh, okay. The longest record is Anata, our king. All right, okay, interesting. Like, I'm scared. She's about to come back and do something crazy. Like, it's gonna be dope. But I really love that realm with all their records and like it's the paper, like the scrolls almost. Like I love it. It's such a cool place. Like disconnected from reality. Not to break over. I'll catch up later. All right, thank you for coming through while you can. I appreciate it. I mean, God. Yeah, I know you meant God Kubera, not Lee's, but. If I didn't have to live react, I would be Raw Gang. I would have already caved for all the Raws. I try to stay as updated as I can on what's on Kubari.moe. I haven't even. Actually, I have to go back and heart the last couple episodes online. I haven't done that, but it's just phenomenal. I can't believe this story. I need more. Yo, damn, shut the fuck up. All these kids outside screaming. Oh, shit, man. God damn. It would make sense for the timeless dimension to be owned by Brahma, who is against time. So you don't think it's Vishnu's? A place that Vishnu kind of has domain over because it's beyond time and space. Someone doesn't like time. That's interesting. And Anata is somebody who was loved by time, close to Vishnu. There's so much here that I know. Like, I know for an absolute fact this is one of those narratives that when you have the foreknowledge of what happens, rereading it's going to be such a treat because you're going to see so many things coming or see where it was initially set up. This is why I'm super excited for my reread. But so maybe Asha was wrong and the records come from Brahma, not Kali or Vishnu. So that's what so that's where you're going with this. Huh. Is that a theory or are you hinting? Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't have theories. I have confusion. I have tears. I have pain. I have broken heart. I have to go to therapy. That's all I have. That's all Kurigam gives me. Possible brain damage and PTSD. I'll be so worried. Like anytime there's anything happy happening, I'm like, how long does it last? I don't be trusting it. I'll be looking at you, you know? Anata always was told to be close to time, and Maruna always thinks it's Vishnu, but I think it's Kubera. Wait, I think it's Kubera. He was his friend. Is it Kali Records in the Takara net? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. I'm not the one. I'm not the guy yet. Tears of fan base? Yes, there you go. Tears of the fan base. It's just pain. Just pain. We're gonna have a stream one day. We're gonna have a collective therapy session where the stream name is just Kurigam is mean, and we all just share all the damage the story has done to us. It hurts good, but we just share. We sit in the circle. There's Brother Naya, please stand. And then be like, so I was a Tio fan, and you guys are like, okay, we start clapping, like, and what happened to Tio hurt my heart? I start there. Oh man, but this was a good arc. It's hard for me to separate this arc from the Weight of Time because I think they're so connected. So to me, in a lot of ways, they're just one long arc with maybe a part 1 and a part 2 in different names. So for me, this arc is honestly like a 9.5. I think it's phenomenal. I love it. I need more of it. But Enemy has started off pretty strong too, so that's going to be a fun time. I'm trying to think if there's any character or anything I wanted to highlight before I forget. Because I think I spoke a bit about Chandra, but I was saying that Chandra is growing on me. But no, but that's something that happened recently. I can't speak about that yet. I have to wait a couple of weeks for that one. I can't say that yet. Anywho, Kubera still the GOAT right now. It's probably my favorite ongoing. It's top 3 at least. Well, you know what? JoJo Leon is done, so it's top 2. Probably like neck and neck with Monstrous. Monstrous is really good, so I really like that series a lot. But yeah, I just need more. Like, I fight myself every day not to read those raws because I really want to get into. I just want to know. I want to be as far as I can be. I want to be at the latest possible piece of text and panel, but I will refrain for the time being. I can't do that yet. Not yet. My time will come, but not yet. Hanuman that's Grandpa. Thank you, Grandpa. That's what I need to talk about. Grandpa. That was so funny. Just to see him too. Is like, oh yeah, you know, swords could switch genders and whatnot. I like Hanuman. Hanuman's probably another character that we've seen come a long way. Cause isn't Hanuman is the one who marries somebody who is blind, I believe, or has very poor eyesight, if I remember correctly. So I think Hanuman's one of those characters that become, I don't want to say Yaksha-like in the sense that he becomes that good or kind-hearted, but he goes through the progression that like a Gandharva is going through, or that Maruna is going through. Like, I think he probably went on that path a bit, became a person, but I don't know what happened in Upheaval. I don't know if what made him maybe lose his mind or whatever, but I liked Hanuman. Hanuman looks very monstrous too. I love the form. I love the fight. I love the moment. All of it. Like, I've spoke about blowing off Rand's head and the memory stuff, but I like Hanuman. Hanuman's a good character. Aryavata or Airvata I like too. I don't dislike what I got from Kanara. I would have liked to see a bit more. Not entirely sure how I feel about Kanara yet, but being in that position as a leader but not the strongest in that type of clan and environment where might makes right seems to be a very difficult position to be in. So I'd be interested to see how that plays out in its entirety. But yeah, Grandpa, Grandma, Hanuman goes hard. No issues there. No issues there. So now what I need more Brilith and more. I need Asha. Where they at? Bring them back to me. Bring back my two goats. But anyways, I'm ending here. I'm not gonna ramble on for too long. Aryavata, is that how I say it? Aryavata? Yeah, I like. She was cool, man. Shout out to Yaksha. Okay, that clan is cool. It's pretty heavily hinted that the cataclysm was caused by the rest of AHR possessing the Sur Kings. Did I take that in? I wonder if I took that in. Damn, man. My only problem with series like this is that it's so dense with information that... Because sometimes when people hear me speak about certain series, like I said, they give me a lot of credit. Like, man, I know how you remember that. I'm like, I didn't read that once and remember it, dude. A lot of my favorite series that I talk about in depth to that degree is because I revisit it so often. If I read One Piece once, I wouldn't remember half that shit. If I read Tower of God once, I would not remember half that shit. Like, overestimating my memory. My memory's not that good. My memory is pretty shit, actually. I write everything down. So Hanuman is innocent. Okay, fair enough. Gramps Hanuman. I wasn't necessarily blaming Hanuman, but I was wondering if it's possible that something upset Hanuman to that degree, and that's how it started. But you're right. It's true. That's true. But anyways, I got a couple of other Kubera videos not related to live reactions and stuff coming up, so I think you guys are gonna enjoy that. I do want to do the tier list with you guys. I think that'll be fun. I almost want to do it today. I might just go on Twitch and do it, but I might do it later, another day. But anyways, I need to go eat and shower. So you guys have yourselves a mighty fine day. We'll be back with more Kubera. You already know what it is. Oh yeah, it happened. The ancient humans possessing Rand. Gramps Hanuman's innocent. Anyways, you guys take care.